Well, good evening. I'm meteorologist Lauren Larson. We are live from the Bellin Run tonight here at Astor Park, and Linda Maxwell is joining us here. We are so excited. You can tell the energy is picking up. We're hearing cheering, but also it's a little bit rainy out here. Clearly that isn't stopping people from coming out, though.
No, and I can see behind us the kids are starting to assemble for the kids run. Right now we have the Triumph Mile, which is people with disabilities doing their own Bellin Run, and that's really what we want everyone to have, their own Bellin Run. Before we had a back to the road crew, so people who had joint replacements or cancer survivors or cardiac rehab, they had their own back to the road crew Bellin Run. Now the Triumph Mile has it, and then at 6 o'clock our kids will have their own Bellin Run, which is so exciting because they wear capes. We give them all a cape ahead of time. They get medals afterwards. So they're all it's so fun, but also we are trying to model good active behavior. So that's why we do these things. Everything that we do that relates to the Bellin Run is to promote health in the people in our community. And that's why we've been doing it for 49 years.
49 years, that's incredible. Is there anything that we should know about this year that's maybe a little bit different from the past years?
Well, in addition to having our third year of the 5K, the one real new thing this year is we have a slight course change. There was some scheduled construction in Alloway. So we have to, instead of going down to Greenella Park, we're turning left at Libel. We have that communicated out, but if people are watching who are in the neighborhood, just know it's a slightly different. But the general course, and then next year we're going back to our traditional one.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. I know we'll have more Bellin coverage as we go throughout the evening, and we'll be live here doing weather all night. Thank you so much for that. And as we talk about weather, we are, like I said, not a super nice day today. This is kind of like it was last year. I've seen a lot of people even in winter jackets here this evening. 55.9 degrees is what our storm tracker says. It is just on the other side of the road here. Not too windy, only sitting around 2 miles an hour. However, if you are coming out to the Bellin tonight, again, the pasta dinner, everything really goes until 8. You can pick up that packet. Make sure that you are grabbing a jacket, a rain jacket, and maybe an umbrella. We are watching a few showers moving through on the satellite and radar, more so across the northern part of northeast Wisconsin. But again, here in Brown County, seeing a little bit of that rain activity. I can tell the sprinkles are here on the iPad. 56 degrees in Green Bay, 59 in Oshkosh, 51 in Sturgeon Bay, and 49 in Ephraim. We are far below normal. We should be in the mid-70s for this time of year. Not looking at a risk for any heavy rain, but still the chance for some pop-up showers, as well as maybe a thunderstorm as we go overnight into tomorrow. Talking about the last few Bellin runs, it's always that second Saturday in June. Of course, there was a break during the COVID-19 pandemic. Last year, our temperatures were in the low 70s. This is for Saturday. 2 years ago, we were in the 80s. And then 70, 80 degrees, that's kind of where we jump between. It's warm, then it's cold. Sometimes we see rain. Again, tomorrow, it's really not going to be all that warm. I'll throw that forecast up for you here. Temperatures in the mid-50s once that 5 and 10K gets started. And then maybe in the low 60s. We could see those highs reach the upper 60s for tomorrow. But again, that is still far below normal for this time of year. As we look towards next week, there are lots of 80s in store for us. So once again, we're feeling like summer, but that does come with a chance for some thunderstorms. NBC 26 weather team will have all the latest information as we look towards next week. And of course, we have all the Bellin coverage as we go throughout tonight and into tomorrow. I'm going to send it to Claire Peterson in the studio.
With the Bellin Run kicking off tomorrow, elite runners took time today to speak with UW Green Bay cross-country athletes. Bellin Health Titletown Sport Medicine hosted a panel where 4 Bellin legends shared advice on training, mindset, and what it takes to be great.
I feel like it's just going to be a good thing to take away personally, because if they learned how to excel, maybe I can learn how to excel through that as well. So.
Many of these students will be racing alongside the legends, inspired and ready to run. The Bellin Run starts and ends on Webster Avenue, right in front of Bellin Hospital. And organizers are asking you to plan ahead for some road closures starting today. Portions of Clay, Porlier, Eliza, and Roosevelt streets will be closed until 8 p.m. tonight. And then those road closures will resume tomorrow morning starting at 4 a.m. The race starts at 8 in the morning, and thanks for joining us. We'll be back on the air at 6 on NBC 26.